is taken away from Spirit, and he doesn't look super happy about it, but probably isn't going to mind too much. The guy has a lot of different choices.
Usually we would see the mid laner picked here so that you could flex the MaRin later, but they're just going to draft Jarvan. It's still a flex draft, so the reason you can do this is it's not clear where the members are going. They'll decide it based on who was taken in the top side. Jarvan can't lane into everything that MaRin can.
Yeah, I also really like the fact that they're not picking their mid lane assuming that Galio is going to be heading into the mid as well, because Max has played some crazy things, and Galio has been a support that has worked in the past. Well, it's not going top lane as ADD going to once again hop on the Gnar. He's happy to play it into either the Jarvan or the MaRin, depending on which one heads up there.
And even worth knowing that Galio's been a top laner situationally into a champion like MaRin as well. So flexes upon flexes. Draft finally comes together. Heavy tank comp, largely built around the Tristana. MVP have to play around bot side, and let's be clear, they have a Galio ultimate, teleports, tanks to do so, but MVP need their bot lane to get ahead. Afrika much more balanced on their draft. Seeing what they take into mid, and because it's Kuro, you see why the Malzahar was banned, because his Cassiopeia has been decent this season, but not a standout.
He's going to make it a little bit easier, but doesn't fully face check, but in comes Spirit. Twisted Advance was leveled, and that's going to be First Blood going over to the jungler. And that's actually a disaster, because Beyond all of a sudden clenches just a little bit harder.
And also, it's after MVP are roundly beaten in game one. ADD just goes for a very safe defensive fan, and Afrika have win in this. I was punishing that, and now some more punishment. Remember, it is W level 1.
Yep, that's the knock-up to come in. The flash comes out from ADD, but I'm not sure that's going to be enough as MaRin just smacks him with a root in the back of the head. And that is 2 very quick kills for the Afrika Freaks. This feels like a game 1.
They're playing ganking and ganking and ganking, and here's another.
Yep, just feels like his team's getting shut down around him as Spirit wastes no time, just flashes on top of Ian and gets taunted. Doesn't find the knock-up either as Beyond looking for the counter gank. Spirit's taking a lot of damage and doesn't have the flash. Remember, he used it to try and engage. So there's going to be the flash. Ian finds the kill. Just that aggression you were talking about, maybe a little overly applied to that gank from Spirit.
To Central Afrika Freaks, we saw the high highs in game 1. Game 2 started well, but then they have those weird moments where Kuro should have communicated to Ian that... Sorry, Kuro...
Afrika Freaks just, since that mishandled dive in the mid lane, have pulled back a lot on that accelerator.
Goes out of mana.
Ian, yeah, actually finds it. Easy ultimate comes out from Beyond, and Ian grabs his second kill of the game. Very close to even on CS as well in what can be a matchup that's very difficult to farm in for the Galio until you can clear out waves with that Q. Very nicely played. Now Spirit will just have to clear up this creep wave as it heads in.
Clean stuff from MVP 2 times.
Last time those two teams met, and it was MVP that were able to get it, clutch it out in the end. And yes, it was a Cogmore composition. Those sort of things do tend to have a late game skill level. However, it certainly is important to mention that MVP not often tilted, even after a shocker of a season.
It's been bot lane so long, even though Tristana has everything up.
Well, the hook's going to land. That's just the explosion already. It's a 2 versus 2. And with the teleport coming down from Ian, means that no follow-up can come in from the Afrika.
But, hey, if you get those crits, feels good. There's the ult.
Yeah, the 1-2 punch coming in from the Winter's Wrath in the Glacial Prison, but Ian not there to follow up with the Justice Punch. Use that close distance instead of the CC, so Kuro's going to be okay, but still loses most of his mana, and ADD now in trouble as MaRin getting very aggressive on this kitty cat.
He knows Spirit's coming.
Yep, flash comes in. Hop is going to be back up relatively soon, but Cataclysm starts this fight off. He wants to find the knock-up, and there it is. MaRin grabs the kill. As now Ian's going to turn up. The Afrika Freaks know exactly what's going on as there's the quickness grand entrance. Actually doing a great job here by Tucson as the teleport is going to be completed by Kuro. Successfully keeping his bottom lane alive as MaRin. That was the deepest teleport I've ever seen as Maha. He's in trouble. MaRin doesn't have the flash, remember. They're looking for any target they can find. There's a bit of a pincer maneuver coming in from MVP. They do set it up nicely. Remember, no Glacial Prison for this fight. And MaRin getting exploded does use the Nature's Grasp as there's lots of work being done. Max in trouble. Heroic entrance coming in. Featherstorm is going to help take down the Thresh as ADD now in trouble. MaRin just playing with vision, and ADD is going to fall down. MaRin survives. It's a double kill for the Xayah and one picked up for the tree. This bottom lane. Kuro down here, though, so he's just clearing out the Krog camp. Freaka Freaks want to take down this ward, but couldn't for the moment. Will they take the Rift Herald is the question. It's only got about 1:20 to go. And it looks like that is not going to be the focus. They want to find someone in transition. Beyond could be their target.
Oh, maha should not be face-checking.
Most certainly shouldn't, and the quickness means that he's just dead. Graham is able to grab that kill all too easily. No Dark Passage in the world is enough to save the Tristan. Have himself a shield to stop that from doing anything. MaRin looking for the Twisted Advance and will find it, but good hop gets him out of the way. Look at the damage from Kuro, though. Nature's Grasp comes in as Kuro was so ready for that Valkyrie. Gets over the wall, gets the kill, and somehow it goes to MaRin. Not sure how that one works out as Grand Entrance doesn't find Maha. Good rocket jump timing to get him out of the way.
Not enough vision on the map. Feels like MVP's being caught everywhere. We saw bot, we saw top, we're seeing mid now.
Yep, thankfully Ian is going to turn up to try and help him. Half the health bar of the Thresh removed, but it's just going to be creeps falling down. MaRin.
And that means that people getting caught, deaths are coming, turrets are going down. Kuro might be caught though.
Yep, he's looking extraordinarily dead. Death sentence there is going to be exactly that. And they do manage to get the turret. Now Tushin, he could be in trouble as the quickness is thrown down. Battle Dance to get over to Kramer, and that has the extended range, so he's going to be fine. Beyond trying to clear out this wave. As you can see, MVP going for their coveted 23-minute Baron no matter what.
MVP gave a famous interview where they said they're happy in Smite contest matches. Well, they feel like the only way to win this game is to force down the Baron. I'm not sure they're going to peel off at Atlas. They really like forcing Baron Smites.
Yeah, 50-50s are exactly where MVP live. We'll see whether Beyond is going to be enough to do it, but it's in flag and drag range. Spirit is going to make this well and truly the 50-50 that we were talking about. That's going to be the Smite coming in for Beyond, so they do at least get the Baron, but Kramer's picking up kills. He's at full health. Ian will be in a lot of trouble. Hook does land onto the Xayah as Max doing some work. Beyond very tanky, but look at this.
Kramer.
Oh, that Blade Caller did so much work. Heroic Entrance comes down. Kramer could be in trouble. Wins the Wrath, but he still had the flash. It doesn't matter. That's the ace. Where's your Baron now, MVP? They only got one kill. And
it was always Kuro. Why did Kuro do this? Whenever a loss came in, there was one person. I think most teams have one player that fans kind of unify behind. We'll hold that point.
Yeah, Kramer almost in trouble. Winter's Wrath doesn't find him. Heroic Entrance is going to come down, and MaRin taking all of the punishment. Massive shield, though, from Courage of the Colossus keeps him alive. And ADD, he's dealt with MaRin. Still up, still doing the work that he needs to, and Kramer once again untouched in the backline, just getting all of the AoE. Tucson gets himself out. Buster Shot actually delivers MaRin to safety at the same time, and Kramer's just getting auto attack after auto attack. Max is eviscerated on the front line, and Kuro wasn't even there. God damn it, it's another 4v5.
The 4v5s are fine, Atlas. That's how far ahead they are. There's not enough damage on the side of MVP. Maha is zoned out so damn early. No one can take down the tree. No lumberjacks in the world can take down the Maokai. And Afrika just want to pick up win 2.
Yep, they're looking for it. Nexus turret's now under siege as Tucson's just running around this battlefield like nothing bothers him at all. MaRin once again down to extraordinarily low health, but you know his favorite thing, it's tanking turret shots, and he does so for as long as he likes. Ian now getting cut in half. Kramer just having a field day, so much auto attack damage, and now that 50 gold we were talking about is going to put Afrika Freaks at match point in the World's Qualifying Gauntlet. This is only match 1, but if you can start off with a statement like this, Samsung and KT got to be quivering.
It seems like Afrika Freaks have a 7:30 dinner reservation, Atlas. They are not taking their foot off the accelerator. They're looking forward to a match against Samsung in 2 days. And as we know with Afrika, it's a roll of the dice to see if that will be the team on Wednesday that showed up on Monday. But the point I was trying to get to is that most teams have a single scapegoat. Not Afrika Freaks. Spirit some days, MaRin other days. Kuro has had his down games. Even Tucson, who has been largely reliable this season, has wavered. Kramer has not. Kramer has had quietly an excellent season from the AD carry role. 2 games in a row, he goes deathless and carries. First game, it was all about him. Second game, it was comfort for him. And Afrika Freaks are making MVP look like a lower placed team, and Afrika Freaks are looking like a real contender in the World's Qualifier.
Yeah, and it's feeling like massive revenge coming out from their previous matchup, Papa, because MVP were able to storm the gates once that game number 1 was in the bank. But now, Afrika Freaks make game number 2 look the same way. And if Afrika Freaks